when we get to M. Night Shyamalan, and especially The Sixth Sense,
Yeah.
you're going to take it easy? You swear you're not going to fly off?
I promise, dude. I'll do my best, man.
Okay.
Okay.
You'll do your best, or you'll...
I won't, okay?
Okay.
God, dude, it's like you don't trust me.
1, 2, 3, blast off! Call the taper, having a blast on the traveling couch.
We're here to talk about a very serious subject, one that affects all of our lives on a daily basis.
Yeah, semi-regularly anyway. It's something that people have strong feelings about.
One or the other.
Or the other.
You can watch YouTube videos about it. You can experience it in a lot of ways, and it is the director
M. Night Shyamalan came onto the scene with The Sixth Sense back in like 98, 97.
90, who cares?
Who knows? Made kind of a splash with that one. And ever since then, he's been known for his writing and directing style. Movies that have either a surprise ending or just a supernatural tinge to them. Usually kind of slow-paced movies, just focusing on a small group of people experiencing whatever this weird thing is.
The first movie I ever watched was Signs. I mean, Signs is a very all-right movie. I mean, it's not perfect by any means.
It's got like a little bit of a horror aspect to it, but it's not a horror film. The whole thing is about the workings of fate, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And, you know, against the backdrop of an alien invasion. Classic M. Night stuff. It's like, it's one thing, but it's not really that thing.
You get things like The Village, which had a very bad reception in the beginning.
It was a little bit weird here and there, but everything M. Night is weird. It's cool though. Like, I watched it and I really liked it, and I after that didn't understand what the fuss was about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really like him. I will admit he has had some weak films, but
Weak films. That's generous.
One that I haven't seen is The Last Airbender, but I haven't heard a single good thing about it.
And then after that, he came out with After Earth.
Yeah, After Earth.
Which is a flaming piece of garbage.
I think the concept behind After Earth was cool, but the actual written story, the screenplay, and the acting was like really poor. Jaden Smith is horrible.
And a lot of people do contribute After Earth sucking to possibly Will Smith. He could have taken too much control over it. If I'm right,
he attributes it to that. I don't think anyone else does.
I heard a thing.
So there's The Last Airbender and After Earth, which like everyone like unanimously agrees sucked. And then there are his lesser liked movies, which, you know, kind of get a bad rap, like Lady in the Water and The Village. The Village I quite liked. Lady in the Water, I mean, I can understand the criticisms of it, but I still liked it.
Yeah.
All of his other
Water
ones
is like a bad Pan's Labyrinth. The Happening.
Yeah, that should have been included in the list with Lady in the Water and The Village. It's got some criticisms against it. I wouldn't say it sucked, but it had its problems. It wasn't my favorite movie of his.
The twist is plants. The plants are making everybody die.
Yeah.
Kill themselves.
And rather
because
than...
they're killing off bees or whatever. Question. How can something as omnipotent as nature be a compelling thriller villain?
I think it was all right in terms of...
See, but you're saying it's all right because you're just running.
Well...
There's no fight back. Like, how do you fight back against nature? The acting wasn't great. And I mean, for a movie like that, I think one of the easiest things to get caught up in is when the acting feels fake.
It's kind of noticeable throughout all of his movies. You look at Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix in Signs. You look at Bruce Willis in either Unbreakable or The Sixth Sense. You look at Mark Wahlberg in The Happening. In all of his movies, even good actors, they act weird. It's what's written into it. It's just a little different than the world we live in, the way they act, the way they interact with each other, talk, look at things. And I think that's okay.
It seems like he wants some of it to be taken seriously, some of the relationships to be taken seriously. If what you're saying is true and his actors are being told to act like this, it's counterproductive to the feeling that it seems like he wants.
I understand you saying that based on The Happening, because by the end of the movie with Zooey Deschanel and Mark Wahlberg. I didn't care at all for the two of them repairing their relationship. Apart from them acting weird, Zooey Deschanel's character was just like
Garbage.
clinically weird. Like there was something like really wrong with her. I already don't like Zooey Deschanel, and when her character is weird, that makes it even worse. Now, she's gorgeous and everything, but I don't like her as an actress.
Katy Perry is better.
I don't know, dude. Zooey Deschanel's pretty dang cute.
Rate them on a 1 to 10 scale, dude. Watch episode 3. His renaissance or whatever is like The Visit, Split, and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I heard The Visit was good.
I really liked it. It had one of my favorite M. Night twists in it to date. The reveal, the moment itself, was done very well. It had a couple of moments which kind of made me want to barf. That I didn't care for, but the movie as a whole I really liked. And then you come out with Split, which is kind of pitched as a horror film, and it ends up not really being a scary movie, just an interesting movie about this character with dissociative identity disorder.
James McAvoy he's a bad guy.
Yes.
And what is his name?
The Horde. His name's the
Horde.
Horde. Kind of like how in the Bible, Legion for we
Yeah.
are many. He's the Horde.
Doesn't he turn into like a beast or
He
something?
doesn't.
Oh.
It's just another one of his identities. And then you find out it ties into Unbreakable.
That's the universe where it's like heroes are born and,
Right.
and
yep.
you're like born to be a person.
When I watched Unbreakable, I just really liked that take on the idea of superheroism as well as supervillainy. It's more so like the nature of the person as well as some gifts.
And then now they're coming out with a new movie that was announced like what, this week or last
Something like
week,
that.
called Glass, which will be about Glass Joe from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. It's supposed to be a sequel to
Both Unbreakable and Split.
so yeah, it's going to
though.
be interesting. Do you really want to do the whole,
Sixth Sense?
yeah.
We're hashing out the Sixth Sense, dude. Yeah, the Sixth Sense. I have quite a high opinion of that movie. I didn't watch it till I was 18 or something like that in 2009. I already knew what the movie was about, but still, even without having the full effect of the surprise, I still really enjoyed the movie. Like, I thought it was a well done movie.
Masterpiece, #1 thriller of all time.
You're more than welcome to give your real opinion. Just, you know, within reason.
I'll say it. I was bored. I was bored the entire movie. They didn't do enough with the ghost.
Because it wasn't a ghost movie.
It would have been more interesting as a ghost
No,
movie.
it wouldn't have. It was interesting because it was a drama about a few characters, and it just happened to have a ghost
Also,
in the middle of it.
It's a horrible thriller. Like, it doesn't have you on the edge of your seat.
It's not a thriller.
Dude, it is said to be one of the best thrillers of all time.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine that it's been labeled that way, but I agree it's not a thriller, and so I wouldn't try to gauge it as a
it's
thriller.
It's not one of the greatest movies of all time. I'm sorry.
Okay, it may not be one of the greatest movies of all, but it's a very good movie, and that's a fact.
It's not a fact.
Pretty sure that like 90% of moviegoers would agree with me on that. And it wasn't boring. It was slow. It was intentionally
And-
slow.
See, but intention doesn't make it interesting.
It was not boring, dude.
It was so boring.
It played out at the right pace. It was not boring. Tell you what, let's get some people's opinions right now about The Sixth Sense. We should call some people.
If I get 2 people to agree with me, am I right?
If you can get 2 people to tell you they don't like The Sixth Sense, as long as you're not leading them that way, then okay, I'll agree that maybe a handful of people don't like The Sixth Sense. Maybe it's, it's not regarded as a great movie.
Okay. Shake me on it. No, shake me, not my hand. Here we go.
Hello?
Hello, Jade.
Yeah.
Hey, dude. We're calling you because we're me and Cole. You remember that thing I told you about, the YouTube channel?
Right.
Yeah. We're doing that right now. Cole thinks The Sixth Sense is one of the greatest movies of all time.
Of course he does.
One of the greatest movies. And
Ask him what he thinks.
I'm sorry. Well, what is your opinion on The Sixth Sense?
I think The Sixth Sense is a piece
No, dude. Just take a couple seconds.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Would that be okay?
Yeah, it's still a piece of trash.
Okay.
It's still a
See,
piece of trash.
Jade doesn't like. Thanks, man.
No problem.
Okay, so you got one person.
We'll try calling that girl. Hello?
Tabor, I've told you. You can't
Well,
be
I
calling
know,
me like this. We broke up a month
know.
ago. Jesus.
What, please, I just have a quick. Okay. She hung up on me.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I am gonna call Jason,
Okay.
and this is how we're gonna decide who's right.
Whoever Jason agrees with is wrong.
Exactly. we both know Jason that well. Okay.
Hey.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is Cole. So Tabor and I are filming a YouTube video. We're talking about The Sixth Sense, and we wanted to get your opinion on the movie. Did you ever see The Sixth Sense?
Yeah, I've seen The Sixth Sense.
Okay, what did you think about it?
Yeah, I mean, I like the movie. There's, of course, things I didn't like, but it's a good movie overall.
Well, what is he saying?
Okay, thanks. Bye.
What did he say? Did he like it? He liked it, didn't he?
Yeah, Jason liked The Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense sucks!
I'm gonna hurt you, dude. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what Jason thinks about it.
See, dude, I love how you're backtracking right
No,
now.
but if we want to get a sense of objectivity about this movie,
Well, what do you mean objectivity?
you got to take into consideration, like, what is the general consensus, the world's opinion.
The world could be wrong, dude.
Okay, the world can be wrong, but if you're talking about something like entertainment,
I'm sorry, dude.
what the
Are
majority of the world
we
thinks
hanging
no,
witches?
In the case
You're
of
proving my
movies, in
point.
the case of
No,
entertainment,
no.
you're talking about what do
Well,
most people,
no,
what does the human
entertainment's
race
no
like?
different
In
than
terms-
a life.
Yes, it
A
is.
human
We're
life.
talking about
A
general
human life.
consensus.
We're talking about the Salem witch trials, and
Well,
you're.
no. Do you know this guy?
No, what? He's not.
Hey,
he's not your friend.
we're filming something right here.
Dude, is it okay?
Can I
if
help you?
Dude, nice. That's a cool that. I mean, what's going on? I don't like. Dude,
On the traveling couch.